Yo, YouTube. This is about just getting up here. I've seen that you want Dream Diary. I can only give you Dream Diary once in a while. And so I'll give you this one that I just had. Okay, so I was at school and there was a competition. This is my dream. And the competition, I tell you, my dreams are so weird. Which is multiple different things. The first competition was we were in a van which had ice cream, drinks and food in, and the competition was eat, drink enough, and then the one that lasted the longest wins, and that'll be a point. But unfortunately the van broke down, so the competition was scrapped. I had to forfeit because they did continue the competition, but on food I don't like prawns and that. So I had to forfeit, which is not fair because I was still hungry. I said, do you even do burgers? And they said we do a special type of sliders, I think, which are tiny burgers. And I was like, yeah, I'll have them, but by the time they were gonna be delivered, we were on to the next challenge. So yeah, I was still hungry basically. But we had to move on. The next challenge, let's see if we can remember. The next challenge would have been I don't know. The dream's fading, so I'm trying to remember it. It was something which I won a golden ticket, which was special. Because that gave me access to the second golden ticket, which was basically Pokemon Go. I had to find a specific Pokemon, which was a Pinsir, I think. Throw my Pokeball at it, as if I'm throwing a Pokeball. So not really like Pokemon Go, because Pokemon Go you do that. But I had to do that as if I'm throwing a Pokeball. And I caught it. But then I left it because people were pushing me. Because you had to wait to see if that Pokemon would lay an egg. And it did. And then I got my second golden ticket, which was even more special. It meant I had a season pass to a football match, to a football, and I don't really like football, but I rubbed it in the men's faces. Look what I've got. So then we carried on with the competition, and we got to the bit where I think it was the beep test. Yeah, the beep test. If you've never heard of the beep test, the beep test is you hear a beep and you're meant to go to one side to the other side between the beeps. And if you miss the beeps 3 times, you're out. Because the beeps get quicker and quicker and quicker. Obviously, I was one of the first out. But then my back was starting to hurt. So I had to excuse myself for the rest of the day. Which meant I had to miss out on a lot of different activities. Competitions, sorry. But because of the golden ticket, I was already through to the finals. So then, later that day, when we were approaching the final competitions, no, we had already done the competitions, we were adding up the competitions you might not have done or where you were not that good at, which meant you had to have a penalty of detention. Which basically, you added it up, and I was given, I think, 339, minutes. And I can never work out how many that actually was. Oh, seconds. So that would mean my detention would have been 60, 120. I'm working this out. 120. 6, 12, 18. 24, 30, and then 36. Around 6 minutes. And they didn't give me like a stopwatch or anything, so I had to take an estimate. So, you couldn't have the detention in the classroom because everyone else was coming in and working out their times. So you didn't really want to be upset that your time might be longer or happy that your time is shorter. So, so says, you know what, I'm going to the dining hall. Weirdly enough, the person organising all this, Jay, from the Tristan Ducks, he's like, why do you want to go to the dining hall? I says, I like being in a line. It's like, that makes sense. To double check actually no, this is later. So then I go into the dining hall, but there's a class on, There's a load of other people on the stage, I think. So I can't be there. So I go outside, and as I'm outside, there's a teacher and pupil doing some 3D art. And this child is about 6, I think. Yeah, 3D art on the floor. And I was so impressed. So I had to... Basically, I could demand attention anywhere. I didn't have to stay in the dining hall, lunch hall, whatever. As long as I was not in that room for that 6 minutes. But I go back in the dining hall because they made a little bench area for me, so I sat down. And then time goes by, and like I say, they didn't give me a stopwatch or anything. I'd only do guesswork about 1, how long, and 2, if you reached it or not. So I made a guess. And I went back to the classroom, and I play this game in real life called Evermerge, and I had set my game to build something for 6 minutes. You can't in real life, but I did in my dream. So I said to Annie, I sent my game to build for 6 minutes, and it's just finished. So, yeah. I'm up to date. And she's like, okay. She thought I was just early, that's all. So then, Annie was there too. So she was just double checking the numbers and everything. And as she was doing so, a reporter with a microphone kept asking her questions, even though I kept saying, as you can see, she's busy. And one question about what her brother said. Can't remember what it was, but it was so offensive. I actually ended up pushing the reporter away lightly and to say, can't you see she's busy? Yeah. So she took that as a, go away. And my numbers were fine. Just only had to double check. It was a sad day. Because the end of the competition was our end of the time at school. It was a 3-in-1 school, which meant it was a first, middle and high school all in one. And as I was coming back from my detention, I saw a picture that I painted when I was 10 years old on the wall. Which made me tear up. Because I didn't think I meant that much to them, to be completely honest. So then, after the Annie thing, I was through tears. Yeah. Ish. Noticing that everyone was clearing out their drawers and stuff. And saying goodbye. So that's what I did. I emptied out my stuff. Asked about my picture, and they says, well, they'll take it down and give it to me. Okay. Then one of my friends turns to me and says, well, one of the people says, as nods their head, as in, yeah, your parents are here. And I'm like, both of them? And they're like, yeah, both of them. Shocked me because they'd only just split up. So, obviously I didn't win the competition. I came third. What with my time penalty and not doing the activities either. Yeah. I was third. Somebody else won. And I'm glad they did. Because all I said was congratulations. Can't actually remember what that won, actually. So then we jump ahead in my dream. Like I told you, my dreams get weird. Where I'm watching some videos on YouTube. And one video is of a lizard and a cat, I think. I think it was a cat. And the lizard had stuck its tongue out and attached itself to the cat. And the cat was trying so much to get the tongue off, but the lizard wouldn't let go. And in my dream it says it has a poison in its tongue that is actually killing the cat. And it lasts like a minute before it gets stopped. And I watch the next one. The next one is trying to think. Lizard. Trying to remember. Lizard. With dog, I think. No, it wasn't. I'm trying to remember it. Good. What was it? It was... Well, I'm going to jump ahead because I can't remember that bit. But... yeah. Okay. Then it was... It was an insect, I can't remember what kind. On lizard. And the lizard was dying as well. But I told you my dreams get weird. Somehow, the lizard that had this thing on it was here, swimming next to me. And I was not in water, I thought I was just watching YouTube, but yeah, it was swimming here. Like trying to get away. And I wake up. Actually, after seeing it, I woke up. And that's a weird dream. I have no idea if that lizard made it. And we didn't actually see my mum and dad in the dream, but I was so touched that they came to see me say goodbye to school, which meant so much to me because I was there. And by the sound of it, I was there a lot. So yeah, and this is my bed hair. So when I remember, I will post my dreams. I'm trying my best not to record the ones if I do have a dream of an ex or something, but those are the ones that make the most impact. Them are the most insane. Like the one I just had. I'm in competition. And the competitions were so out there. For instance, the ones I missed were like rock, paper, scissors and things like that. Is it just me? Is my hair getting really grey now? Damn it. I'm getting old, people. The greyness is on my mum's side, but the thickness is on my dad's side. Crap, I've got grey hair. Well, I've got to go brush this mop. And like I say, when I remember, I will tell you my dreams. I think that dream was telling me that I'm on a journey. Most of my dreams are journey dreams at the minute, where I'm doing some challenges. Some are easy, like the food and drink, and some are hard, like the food, but the other food, where you have to miss out. It's going to be, the journey I'm on is going to be a struggle. There will be times when I need to take a break from the journey I'm on. That's why I had to miss out on some of the activities. It was my back in my dream, but it might just be me not being able to go on this same journey, that I'll have to take a detour and look after myself. And then come back to it and go back onto the right journey. And that was me going back with the detention and everything. But I will be saying goodbye to a big chunk of my life this year, which I'm not going to go into details. And that was me saying goodbye to school. And then to cope, I'm watching YouTube videos of lizards. But I don't think I will be lizards. I think I'll just be... I hopefully should be having my cat by then. So the cat would help me. Because the first video was about a cat. So yeah, I think that's what the dream was saying. Anyway, I've been rambling for way too long. Laters.